Hello, everyone. Yes, I have come here to discuss an important issue again. I just finished an issue regarding the strike that is happening now, NAUT and the Labour and the other 18 union that have joined them to make sure this strike works. You know, during the time of Buhari, Mohammed Buhari, um, NLC, whenever they come out, they start threatening them. They say they are not going to do this. They try they are not going to do that. They use the DSS, police. They just chase them away just because they don't want them to, strike. They don't want them to demonstrate. They have gone that Nigeria has now regained their consciousness. It won't continue because Tinubu will not continue the same thing that Buhari did and will not allow people to express their feelings. No, this is democracy, and democracy is the government of the people, for the people and by the people. So democracy is about all the citizens, and that's exactly what it is. Let me put it that way. You cannot tell people not to protest. You cannot tell people not to strike. So we'll threaten you that when you strike, they're not going to pay you. No, it's your civil right. You need to express it. If they are treating you unjustly, does it mean you don't have the power, you don't have the right to protest and say what they are doing to you is not good? No, you can't continue that way. Okay, let us take it this way. Corruption is what is causing all these things. Greediness is what is causing all these things. And I would look at it in the terms of greed. If a senator should be able to take 30 million every month and you are refusing to pay ordinary citizen 100,000 minimum wage, that is injustice. It doesn't align, it doesn't resonate well to me. The level of injustice is too much. 30 million a month and 100,000 every month, and you are saying you cannot pay 100,000 every month. You cannot pay 200,000 every month. You say you want to pay 60. Meanwhile, someone, the same Nigeria, is taking 30 million every month. I'm going to put the statistics, I'm going to put the information there so that you'll see it. What the senators are collecting. Even a senator, they take wardrobe allowance. They will take what is it called hardship allowance. They will take 40% of their salary as servicing of their cars every month. Entertainment, money to cook and they buy drinks for people. They give them money, 1 point something. It's just so crazy. Only in Nigeria I see all these things happen. In Britain, in America, or other parts of Europe, they don't have this. The senators, the lawmakers don't have this kind of luxury that Nigerian senators they has up to today. They don't have that kind of luxury. That is why they do anything to get to that place. Let's look at it. I'm just talking about greed. If it's not greed, you are taking 30 million every month and you are refusing somebody, you cannot make a law that says, okay, somebody should be taking 200,000 every month. And their reason is that they don't have the economic and will not be able to carry it because they are not producing anything, they don't have industries. So that because of inflation, they don't want inflation to skyrocket. Already there's inflation in Nigeria. So what are you talking about because of inflation? What are you talking about? Me saying that they don't have the capacity to pay because they don't have industry. They don't have the what it takes to pay 200,000 every month as a minimum wage. But you have the money to pay one person 30 million every month. That is greed. Greed on the part of our senators. Two, corruption. Because of corruption and because of what is happening, they don't want to increase this money. They want everybody to bow down to them. They want you, when they call you, you say, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. They made you a slave. You become a slave to them. It's too bad. If you go to see Nigerian police today, police supposed to be your friend. Last time I was reading and I was watching a video whereby somebody was traveling from East going to Abuja. Airport police officers mounting checking points. They heard this man, where are you rushing to? The man said, I have a meeting in Abuja. I want to catch up my flight. They heard this man and said, okay. The man is a businessman, selling cars and all that. They said they want to check his phone. That is a ritualist. That is a 419. He's a fraud man. They started checking his phone. Before you know, they started threatening the man that they are going to lock him up. He's not going to go to where he's going to. What do? they forced him to transfer 1 million from his account to POS, and they took that money from him. If you go to prisons, the warder will tell you whom do you want to see. Before you enter, you first of all pay in the gate from the gate. You pay 1,000 in the gate or 2,000. You get inside, you pay 2,000. When you get there, whom do you want to see? Okay, go and meet this man. You take 2,000. Before you see the person that you are meant to see, the inmate, you are going to pay over 30,000 to go and see somebody, or 20,000 to go and come back. Why? Corruption. Why? Because their salary is not even enough. Police is mistreating people. What is it called? What is mistreating people? You want to go to court to go and marry. Civil marriage. You go to court. For them to marry you, you first of all give them bribe. For them to wed you, or give you a date, you have to give them bribe. For them to even wed you, they will collect money from you. After wedding you, they'll say, okay, for them to write certificate, they will say there's no ink in the printer. You have to pay. They will sell the laptop for them to type it. You need to pay. After typing it, you will wait for 4 hours. They will ask you to go. The guy is not around. Before you come, they will tell you before guy will sign it, you need to pay 5,000. You will pay before you collect your marriage certificate. Haven't paid for the service or for the services they have rendered. It's so shameful and pathetic. Every offices that you go to Nigeria, corruption has eaten everything down. They don't have self-esteem anymore. They don't have respect for themselves. They don't have respect for people. And you want to go to the revenue or pensions. That is even the worst. Those people, even the people who have served Nigeria for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, they retire. All those people will eat their money. They will not pay it to the family. If you even come to them, they will be bold enough to tell you it's 50-50. They will divide the gratuity and the pension of your father that have worked for the country. They will take 50%, they will give you 50%. If you don't want, you will wait there for 30 years, they will not pay you that money. So sad. What is a waste system? A system that has been bastardized because of poor leadership. Poor leadership. It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting. Every offices you enter, they will tell you that they are Nigerians. Go to abroad and see how things work. I saw it many years ago, 19 years ago. I decided, no, I'm going to leave Nigeria. I can't stand this anymore. If you want something now, go for passport, for British passport, they will tell you auto renew. Give them 1 week, they will send you the passport. You will be at home, they will be updating you. Tell you what you need to. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to do anything. Apply, send it to them. They will tell you, thank you, I've received your application. This is the next step. They will be sending you text messages, telling you what they are doing. They will tell you, I've sent you an email. Read your email. I want you to do this. 1 week, you'll see your passport. Nigerian own is not like that. For you to, if you come to passport office, you sit out to moving around. If you want it in 1 week, if you want it in 1 day, they have all their prices. Start to even take your money, they won't print it. People are just them misbehaving because of what? The salary is not enough. And the corruption has eaten deep in the Nigerian society. Everyone, when they are going to work, what they are going to earn, what they are going to get from people is what they are thinking about. It's not the services they are going to render to people. So sad. So sad. What a government that we have. Now you say you cannot pay 60,000. You are going to pay 60,000. You're not going to pay more than that. 90 billion, whooping 90 billion. That's what they brought out from our Nigerian coffer to go and send people to Hajj, to send people to Saudi Arabia to go and pray. The same people that are going to Saudi Arabia to pray, they are all criminal thieves. Thieves. Why should you pay 90 billion to subsidy to enable them go to pilgrimage in Hajj and come back? That 90 billion is enough to build 2-3 hospitals, good standard hospitals, or specialist hospital in Nigeria. 90 billion. You use it to send people to go and pray for how many days to come back. Wasted effort, wasting Nigerians' money. It's so sad. You are buying SUVs, new cars to senators, and you are telling Nigerians that there is no money. How will they believe you? You are buying yachts for the president. How will they believe you? It's sickening. You need to stop. Nigerians should say no. If you're not ready to pay 200,000, let them place the senators on a basic salary of 5 million every month. Give and take 5 million or 10 million. If they don't take, they should leave. That is why they do anything to get to where they are today. You are refusing to pay somebody 100,000, but you are taking 30 million every month. Everywhere you go, bribery, 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 bribery. If you don't give bribe, they are not. But sometimes you don't blame them because they don't pay them enough. They don't pay them enough. Nigeria need to stand up and stop this stupidity of docility, supporting politicians. Politicians don't think about you. They think about themselves and their family. Those people who are in hospital today, they couldn't be operated. There's no light. They can't sleep. People can't sleep. Politicians are putting on, what is it called? Their generator. They have solar energy. They don't feel it. Their families are in abroad taking medical treatment. They are not suffering the same way you are suffering. They don't care about you. Their children in abroad, in London, in different countries, Canada, they're in America, they're in Australia, they're in France, they're in Germany. They are schooling. They don't care about you. Whether you go to school for 1 year or not, they don't care. And that is why they can afford for people to stay at home without going strike. It doesn't bother them. Every month they pay them 30 million. Plus the one they are stealing. I was talking about Yahalaya Bello that day. You go and watch my video and see all the receipts, the transaction, the money was taken from Kogi State government to go and pay upfront the terrorist children, their school fees upfront. Even the one that is not even up to the age of going to school, he has already paid their school fees because he knows he was leaving office. So sad, so sad. Nigerian politician has killed Nigeria, and Nigerian citizens should say no, that enough is enough. You can't continue this way. Share this video to everyone. Say no to bad government. Say no to bad leadership. Say no to corruption. Say no to impunity. Enough is enough. If you are not going to say it, it will continue happening. Next thing now, you have changed the Nigerian national, what is it called, national item into old one, the one that the British people wrote, the one that Nigerian person wrote. After 60 years or how many years, they now believe that one is not working on 50-something years. So they don't like, Tinubu doesn't like it. They have to refer to the old one that the British person. Shame on Tinubu. Shame on all of them. Okay, now that I have changed national item, the item, what benefit, what economic value do they have? How has it changed the lives of the average Nigerian? It hasn't done anything, to be honest. What are you changing it for? Does it bring money into civil servant pockets? No. And I've never seen where a bill is being passed within 1 week. You've passed a bill, first reading, second reading, you amend the constitution, change everything. Now, people have been asking for minimum wage to be increased. You refuse to increase it. Change the Nigerian constitution for how many years? They couldn't do it. But you are fast enough, without consultation, to change Nigerian item, national item, to old nonsense that the British wrote for you people. It's so sad. Our politicians, they behave as if they don't have brain. They behave as if they don't have brain. May God help Nigeria. Share this video. Thank you.